Hi everyone, welcome back to Code Niche. In this video, we are going to create this amazing calculator in Scratch. It may look like a basic project, but here we'll learn one of the most important programming concepts, conditional statements. By the end of this video, you'll have a calculator that can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So let's get started. Before we start building, let's understand the logic behind a project. I've added the flowchart on the right side of the screen. It shows the complete logic of our program. The idea is simple. Take input from the user, process the input using conditions, display the final output. Let's build this step by step. We'll begin with when green flag clicked event block. First, let's make our project look a little bit more interactive. I'll go to looks and make the sprite say calculator for 2 seconds. Now it's time to take the input from the user. Our calculator needs 3 inputs. The first number, this operator, the second number. Let's ask the first question. We'll use the ask block and ask enter the first number. As we know, the ask block automatically stores the user's response inside the answer block. But since we'll ask more questions later, we need to save this value in its own variable. So I'll create a variable called number1 and set it to equal to answer. So let's duplicate these blocks. This time we'll ask enter the operator. The operator is also an input, so it needs its own variable. I'll create another variable called operator and store the answer inside it. Let's duplicate it one more last time. Enter the second number. Again, I'll create a new variable number2 and save the user's response. Perfect. Now we have all the input we need. Now it's time to build the logic. Think about it. Our calculator has 4 possible operations, but only one of them should run at a time. That's exactly where conditional statements come in. I'll go to control and drag the if block. For our first condition, we'll check whether the operator entered by the user is a plus sign. To compare two values, we'll use this equals operator from the operators category. If the operator variable is equals to plus, then our program should perform addition. Now, we need a place to store the answer. This is the moment we'll create our final variable called result. We'll set result to addition of number1 and number2 using the plus operator. That's our first operation complete. Now I'll duplicate the same condition. This time instead of plus, I'll use minus. The variable remains exactly the same, only the mathematical operator changes. Again, we'll set result to number1 minus number2. Let's repeat the same process for multiplication. Change the operator to multiplication and multiply number1 by number2. Finally, we'll create the division condition. We'll check if the operator is division and then divide number1 by number2. Now all 4 operations are ready. The only thing left is displaying the result. I'll go to the looks and use the say block. To combine text with our result variable, we'll use the join block. The sprite will say result followed by the value stored inside the result variable. And this is how we complete our calculator code. Now let's test it. The first number is 7, the operator is minus, and the second number is 2. The result is 5. Let's test division as well. 70 divided by 10 gives us 7. And finally, let's try 4 divided by 10. The calculator returns 0.4, which means it's even handling decimal values correctly. Everything is working perfectly fine. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Code Niche, and I'll see you in the next one.